Okay, we ready? Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Guild Wars 2, and we're back on Miss Catalystya, who is getting ready to do her next story quest. But she's been spending a little time here, taking care of the baby war claws, and they're so fun to take care of, because you get to pet them, and they're so happy to get pet. Look at him, he's so happy. Let's go pet this one. Oh, and you also get to talk to him. Who's a good little journeyman you are, aren't you? Roars happily. That's right. And they're happy to get talked to as well. And you also get to pick up their poop. That's part of the heart quest too. And you get to feed them. But we've had our fun. Yeah, no, I'm not moving. If there's few players on this, that means there's less lag. Of course, I think part of the lag is not the game. It turns out that OBS seems to not particularly like Guild Wars 2 or Lotro for some reason. And I've found that minimizing OBS while recording does seem to mitigate some of that problem. I have no clue why. And I have not even updated to 31 yet. And 31 seems to be having bigger problems. Okay, I will talk to you again. Who's a good little journey kit? That's right. See? Baby's so happy. Alright, let's talk to Barbed Veil. Hello.
The Journeykin have taken to you. Not surprising. Now, Wayfinder, it is I who seek your aid in taming beasts of this land. Concurrent with your arrival, our council received reports of unidentified creatures roaming the wilds. Strangers among lands, or so we've deemed them.
What do you know about these creatures?
Little more than that they're unknown monsters, never before seen in the area. After some debate, a scouting party was assembled to study their behavior, but as of late, we've lost contact. Upon request, your Malice and Keith have joined our search. So too, I ask your help on behalf of Claw and Council.
I'll convene with Malice and Keith. Between the three of us, we can cover more ground.
Your alliance is versed in threats of the unknown. Our efforts combined improve chances of shepherding our scouts home. Take heed. A thick fog now rolls across the great tundra. Trust your journeykin to guide you.
Okay, something weird is going on. And a little journeykin kit keeps following me. Hi. I give you more pat. There you go. So, head to the area where the missing code and work scouting party was last seen. And where would that be exactly? Over this way. Alright, what is our closest spot? What's our closest portal to that? Probably over here at Autumn's Vale. Poor Journey Kit. It's gonna be like, where'd my friend go? I want more pets. It'll get lots of pets. It's a very lovely little Journey Kit, I think. Alright, now which way are we headed? We are headed that way. Still have lag. No, I'm not leaving. Ooh. Alright, let's get off our journeykin for a minute. Alright, give it a second to settle out. Look at the map. What you want to bet? No, it's not that close. Not close enough to be doing all this, I don't think. Yeah, this is bad. Like I said, OBS is doing this with Lotro too, causing this lag. But it's worse in Guild Wars, and I don't know what to do about it. Alright, I am going to do what I did last time and see if changing servers helps. I will be right back. We're back, and things seem to have settled down now that I have restarted the game. Hopefully. Of course, it does seem like OBS wasn't the only problem there. Seems like the program I used to process the videos was open too, and using up a lot of processes. Do I need to go this way? Nope, wrong way. Alright, so we need to go this way. Meet up with Case and Malice. Alright, where are they then? Where are they? Okay, so they're way out over here.
How many more can there be? Not claw and fang. One falls, another drags itself to the surface. I don't know what filthy magic pulls them awake, but we won't make it through the winter without the peat. My bearkin can't harvest and fight them back at the same time. Wayfinder, please. We have to do this now.
Peat Gatherer, Raven. Oh, down there. What the heck? Please say y'all just sleeping. No. Mr. R. This is a pretty spot. If it wasn't so full of mobs. Ooh, honey flowers. Well, I never turn those down. Never, 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 never turn those down. Excuse me, I just want this ore. Thank you very much. You can keep your big old antlers to yourself. And it looks like our instance is here. Would you like to continue your story? Yes. I have no clue what's going to happen, but yes, definitely.
Over here, Commander.
Right, what's going on, guys?
Any sign of the party?
Nothing yet. With any luck, the scouts got turned around in this fog and simply wandered off course.
The more boots we have on the ground searching, the more likely we are to run into them. Barbed Veil insists the area is free of natural predators. Regardless, let's stay alert.
Yep, I'm coming. I'm coming, guys.
We're surrounded.
It's never just a walk in the woods, is it?
Energy level too low.
Come on. Die, you stinking thing.
I require more energy. Armor enhanced. Rage at maximum.
Looks like we've hit a junction.
I'm having trouble getting a consistent read on our location. Out here, we'll have to rely on your war claw for navigation. See if it can point us in the right direction.
Okay. Alright. What do you say, buddy? Sniff. A pungent smell seeps from the rock pile. This seems rather new. Given the nearby tracks, it seems to come from east of here. Let's go.
Look out! Our friends are back!
Had more than enough of you.
I haven't tried fighting on the Warclaw before, but okay. Ouch. Stinkers. And that's how amazing I am. I love the things she says. Yes, I know. You're out of not mana, stamina.
Which way, Commander?
Alright, let's find out. Alright, sniffy sniff. A pungent smell seeps from the rock pile. You smell that? Awful. Let's try heading up this hill. Let's go. This way? Or this way? Maybe I should talk to you first. Oh, there we go.
Someone ahead!
Defeat the ambushers.
Rage at maximum.
These guys are everywhere. The heck are they even? I don't know, but this one's big. Ouch! Dang, that barely damaged me. That does not mean it won't. It just means it didn't that time. Can I do? Yes, I can.
How'd that be? Excruciating? I require more energy. There's the power.
I think we're getting closer. But whatever we're getting closer to, I don't like it in the slightest.
Yeah. You telling me? It
Over
doesn't.
here, a survivor.
Oh heck, what's that? Oh heck.
stranger.
Yeah, that's a stranger.
Wallowing spineless in the filth they create for themselves.
Armor in hand.
Is
A
this?
false god. Come to terrorize a new people.
Never thought I'd see one with my own eyes.
Oh, shoot. Get out of there. The hell are you?
I think it's going.
To coward.
Rage at
While
max.
its
Getting
lackey
healthy.
takes the heat.
I need to keep her conscious. I'll tend to her while you two handle the spawn.
Gladly.
Armor in hand.
Ah! Get out of there. Get out of there. Nope, get out of there. Nope. Nope. Ah! No. Get off me.
There's the power. Accelerating.
Oh, shoot.
Armor enhanced.
I better be wrong. This better not be what I think it is.
I don't know what you think it is, but you better share it real quick. And you better stay alive, too.
Endurance deficiency.
My turrets are still up? I'm amazed.
Vision.
Ouch! Up. Nope. Out.
There's the power.
won't take much longer.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, kitty cat.
I require more energy.
Ouch.
Turret deployed.
Where are you going? Malice!
Job's not done yet.
We'll have plenty of time for that. But for her, it's running out. She needs a healer.
Kate's right. We go for help first. Then we talk to the council.
Fine. But this goes beyond just the council. We need to notify the Alliance. And have the bodies identified.
Unless you want one more to identify, let's move.
Once she's safe, I'll contact Krisha. Have her call for an emergency meeting.
Alright. No strangers to success completed. I guess we get all these?
Oh, I know of a good use for this.
Looks like we're getting all sorts of stuff. I've earned a mastery point. Woohoo! Everyone okay?
Got my hands full with an injured Coden and a riled Char, but I'm fine. I imagine the Alliance is going to act fast. You should prepare your account of what happened here.
What a fight that was. Are you okay?
Is that what I think it was? I'm okay, I'm fine. We don't know for sure. It could have been... maybe... I need to call Krisha.
We will. We will. I don't even know what the heck that was. What the heck did we just fight? What the heck did we just fight? Read the letter from Krisha. First get somewhere that we're not going to get attacked by anything. Then we'll read the letter from Krisha. Alright, this looks good enough.
How many more can there be? Fought with Claw and Fang. When one falls, another drags itself to the surface. I don't know what filthy magic pulls them awake, but we won't make it through the winter without the peat.
The Tyrian Alliance has called an emergency session to address recent reports coming out of Janthir. This threat must be addressed immediately. Please return to Lion's Arch at once. Details to follow. Imperator Carisha Stoneglow. Alright, so we are being recalled to Lion's Arch. What was that? Whatever it was, that was a fun fight. Even if I didn't always catch the cue on time and got hit by the attack. It was a fun fight. Yes.
This is where your alliance congregates.
A calculated choice. Lion's Arch is neutral territory.
The stories from this trip will make good fodder when I return. Gossip sits in their bellies like a fresh harvest.
You'll get plenty of that. How can I prepare you for the audience?
Honey wine, but we've none to spare. I'll be fine. We've hosted travelers over time, with little more to bargain besides information. I'm not unaware of the world. Just been a long time since we've needed to seek aid from others.
You and I are aligned, at least.
Good. After you, Wayfinder.
I like him. All right. Well, there's Queen Jenna. Ah, I guess we stand here. Take your place at the podium.
All members are present. Ah, welcome, leadership from the Pact. Finally. The room is getting fuller by the day. We can begin.
We thank the Council for their discretion and speed. Your summons said as much, but recent developments are troublesome.
Are the cryptids back? Are they not so contained?
A different threat. Warden Frode, your report?
A Titan has been sighted in Janthir. A few of my Astral Ward in the area got a good look after it fled into the bay.
A Titan? I've certainly read of them. The burning of Ascalon. The door of Komali. Stories filled with deception. Are you sure?
Yes. Multiple first-hand accounts of a giant insectile beast. The Ward is gathering all the readings we can.
Our records are likely dated, mind you. And this one may be more evolved than the hive we've encountered before.
Luckily, the commander was in the right place at the right time. Witnessed the attack alongside Kaith and Imperator Malice.
Oh yeah, well, that's convenient.
Counselor.
It's all true. While working with the Astral Ward in Janthir, we encountered the Coden of Harvest Den. We sought to establish diplomatic bonds with them on behalf of Queen Jenna when the Titan attacked. Its spawn kept us busy while it fled into the bay, smart enough to avoid the fight. But my experience is limited. Today I've brought Stoic Alder, the Claw of the Lowland Coden, to share his.
Vacate the podium while Stoic Alder addresses the audience.
We noticed a change 3 seasons ago. The wildlife reacted first. They fled south. Bearkin went missing. We kept our suspicions level. It could have been any great creature. Janthir is fierce. But then, the land started to sour. I assumed it was your cryptis. But those ones attacked our mines, not the grasslands. This is a very different beast. My bearkin have lived in Janthir longer than your cities have stood tall. We know danger well. We respect its boundaries. But this being mats my fur. Whatever a Titan is, whatever this creature seeks, we should be cautious. The fact that he's taken refuge near the ruins of Bavanissos paints an uncertainty that we shouldn't allow to brew.
How many are there? One, you say?
That we've confirmed. He fled to the north while his spawn kept us distracted. Even the little one was nasty.
Titans are not solitary. We'd know if there were 20. But I'd expect at least 2, maybe 6. And I don't count their spawn.
What does the Astral Ward advise? This feels like the definition of your expertise.
I'd like to hear that too. The Astral Ward should offer the Scepter of Ore.
Lady Livia, do I want to know what happened to the poor guards stationed at the door?
I haven't protected that thing for a century and a half for it to collect dust and foul memories. Lost to time, I thought. You have the scepter?
We do. The lady surrendered it not long ago. Safer in my reserves than a velvet crypt beneath divinity's reach.
You know it's a good idea, Iskarin.
I don't know this legend. What is this Scepter of Ore? A weapon?
Legavo. Cast from raw magic by the seers. It was made to control beasts from the mists.
A solution perfectly sculpted to our problem. The answer is dropped into our laps.
The scepter should remain dormant.
And why's that, Your Majesty?
Pick a legend. That is a history caked in blood. All of its wielders have met some ill-carved fate.
Besides myself, of course. And she looks great.
Until we know what we're dealing with, I'd sooner pick up a sword again than leave our fate to archaic mysticism.
Stubborn as Linus. Your mother would be horrified.
Enough! Are we walking on coals? Queen Jenna, if you don't see this as feasible, what do you propose?
The scepter is an extreme solution to a fresh problem. We should send the commander back to Janthir to learn more.
I agree with the Queen. We don't know nearly enough about the threat at hand, or how useful the scepter would be here.
Well, I think we should get it over with and just try the damn thing. What are we risking here?
This creature is closer to my borders than yours. And Stoic Alder's Coden are even closer. Harming our people is the risk.
Letting this thing roam about is just as dangerous to them.
Perhaps. But the scepter could do much worse. We are simply at an impasse.
Then what do we do?
We vote on it.
It's a sound motion. We did form the Alliance for a reason.
Someone will be disappointed with the decision. Or dead.
Ideally, these Titans, and not us.
The Queen is right. I don't think everyone is going to agree.
And so we vote. Take some time to think. When everyone is prepared to make their decisions and has returned to their places, we'll begin.
Okay, this sounds pretty severe. Alright, let's talk to some people. Ludo may be a blowhard, but that doesn't mean she's wrong. We should not let the risk of what the scepter could do eclipse what we know the Titans are doing. Stacking one problem on top of another doesn't seem wise. Another day, another crisis. Let's hope caution does not prevent the proper response. We'll see what the others
I hear
think.
everyone's concerns, but between us, I don't know. We've endured so much pain already. Can you blame anyone for wanting to end things quickly?
Kinda speaking from experience here, but leaning on ancient magic isn't worth the cost.
Commander, you have seen the consequences of rash actions using the scepters for stay. Anything the White Mantle has touched should never be trusted. You're right, caution is going to be critical moving forward. The Titans have not yet pushed onto the mainland. We have time. Let's hope we don't regret this.
Understand that what seems like an easy solution is often muddied with complication. But the final call is not mine. It can't be if we seek genuine unity. But whatever is chosen, we will live with it.
I like her dress. Wayfinder, having fun? Can you tell me more about the scepter? What do you want to know? Why is the scepter so dangerous to use?
The Seers are frustrating collaborators, not overly fond of sharing. You saw how specific and arcane the Shining Blade was. Legavo is similarly complex. It tests the will of its user, judges their intent. If the user is found wanting, well, those names have long been lost to time and memory.
Okay. And how were you able to wield the scepter?
Isn't it obvious? It saw my intent to bring the White Mantle and their Mersat overlords to ruin for their abuse of the Bloodstones. The sacrifices, King Jaden's death. Ignore me. musings from long ago. It offered me vengeance. I sent many enemies of Kryta to their oblivion. Probably liked the blood. It was fortunate that Iskarin and I crossed paths when we did, though. Even I have limits. As for you, well, you don't lack for will. Even death couldn't stop you. I wouldn't bet against you.
Okay. And what do you think why do you think the scepter would be helpful here?
Before those unfortunate bandits, and then myself, its prior wielder was, let's just say, a little problematic. Vizier Kilbron. He was responsible for sinking ore. I'm sure you've heard that particular story many times. While the scepter wasn't responsible for the cataclysm, it was a very dense situation. Whenever a god is involved, and especially a fiendish one at that, certain cultural anxieties come to light. I don't suggest it lightly, but it was cast to control creatures from the mists. Kilbron used it to control the Titans. There is risk, certainly. We don't know how well it works, or if it does anymore. But we should try.
I don't think so. Playing with powers like that can be pretty risky. Fools! Surrounded by fools. Magic like anything is a tool. We would not misuse the scepter. This diplomacy means accepting the decision regardless. Fool! I'll give you some space to think and cool off.
If we have a solution, we should use it. If the Astral Ward is so powerful, they owe us a demonstration.
If Ritlock was here, he wouldn't hesitate to use the scepter. He'd dive in without a thought, just like before, and suffer the consequences after. He also wouldn't hesitate to save lives. I'm with Ritlock on that one. I've made my decision. Let's hope it's the right one.
A lot to consider, but I think I know my stance. We'll see how this resolves.
I never thought I'd say it. Dealing with Joan is easier than dealing with this. Canthans are not afraid of taking risks, but Jenna is right. Risk without thought leads to tragedy. I don't disagree. I don't know if we can calculate that risk yet. Cantha has had enough tragedy, Commander. I know what I have to do. Fair enough, Empress.
Cantha had not yet closed its borders before the events Dagonet described. I've read of the Titans, and I've read of all that connected them. Abaddon, Shiro. It feels too complicated to make a sudden choice. I'd advise caution, but I see it in your eyes already.
I'm starting to regret my decision to open up the ward to the world. Our hands are tied, and half of these delegates are voting on things they know nothing about. It's enough that the ward is joining the fight this time. We have things far worse than the scepter locked away. If they are afraid of it, I doubt they are ready to learn the real truth of the world. Let's just worry about the scepter for now.
I don't disagree with caution. The risk is critical in dire moments. But I will abide by their decision. Historically, if the ward needed to take action, we simply took it. I must wait now. I don't want to regret this.
Are we missing someone here? Oh, yes. Dragons, rogue gods, plagues, a lich. Why not the return of the Titans? Your people are survivors, and now we need to help the Coden survive. Perhaps, but none of these problems had easy solutions either. If only they had.
When Queen Jenna invited me to the Alliance, I didn't think things would spice up so quickly. Ilona has a long history with events such as this. I know my response. Think on yours.
Firstborn. What must our new Coda and ally think of us, watching us bicker like saplings? They are an old race, deriving wisdom from thousands of years of history. We should stand together, not brawl. That wisdom will tell them to be cautious. We shouldn't risk anything. I must stand by my decision, Commander. Think on yours. For the Coden's sake, I hope it's the right one.
I don't know, Commander. I'm prone to agree with the Queen's hesitation. We know so little.
The last delegate has returned to their podium. It is time. All in favor of utilizing the Scepter of Ore to combat the Titan threat, say yay. And those who oppose, preferring the commander return to Janthir to conduct further research, nay.
We're all so shy. I'll start. Nay.
Nay.
Yay.
Yay! A firm nay.
Nay.
Grisha.
Yay. Nay.
Nay.
Nay. And we will not be using the scepter. More research is critical before we make such a call.
And when we do need the scepter, are we voting again?
We very well might, Counselor. For now, we are investigating the threat. If more action is needed, we will approach that. Imperator Malice, Kaith, and the Commander will return to Janthir with Stoic Alder immediately. Learn all you're able.
Stoic Alder, do your people have a secure route into the Isles? If Iskarin is correct...
And I am.
Then we should expect the worst. At least one Titan has returned to Tyria.
I've sent scouts to map the ruins before. We can approach from the south, take the river inland, and establish camps. These things threaten my home, my son. My spear will aid this alliance.
Adjourned.
Alright. Meet with Stoic Alder. Optional, discuss voting with the delegates.
Imperator, I would watch your tone. Anyone but me might disapprove.
My tone? My tone is fine. It's your logic that isn't. This is a Titan we're dealing with. What they did to our people...
Awful. And the things they made us do were worse. But that doesn't mean we should turn to some cursed wand. I hear your opinion. I agree. But you're Ash. Collecting data and understanding every corner is how you rose to Imperator. So, are you level-headed enough to return to the field?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I hope so, because I get to work with you.
Any strong feelings about the vote, you two?
I'm happy with the result. When we're dealing with gods, or creatures that pretend to be gods, caution must be observed. Maybe they want us to make the obvious choice. There's no way to know until we do our research.
It's certainly not my place. I'm just the royal messenger to the Dominion's great house, after all.
Just the royal messenger. She is very modest.
But I can see both sides. I see the want to dissolve the problem swiftly. And I also see the need to be patient.
Politics can be very delicate indeed. And knowing the song behind your opposition's march is critical in informing your own.
Sure don't envy you two. I just hope this gets cleaned up before anyone else gets hurt.
I like these creatures. They're neat. Now she's mad.
Foolish. What a silly decision. One more bad report for the Arcane Council. I'll be fine. Just fuming. Move along.
Well, I can't argue with the majority. Their suspicions must be warranted. I just don't want more destruction.
Neither do I, brother.
I wouldn't have advised that call, my queen. I think there's a better option. A smarter option.
It's good you're not her advisor, then.
This is why I don't keep both of you on my shoulder at the same time. Agree to disagree, Lady Livia. You are welcome to express your opinion, but I do not share it.
Anyone else? Couple. One, at least one more. Two. Kaith.
What was it like? Horrifying. We've faced many threats, big ones. but this time felt different. I don't want to catastrophize and call it an omen, but this creature escaping or entering from the mists is a scary concept.
You're not catastrophizing. Things that used to be rare suddenly feel like a routine season.
That's true. I know you're not happy.
Must I remind you that we are trying to prove a point in our participation here?
If we weren't in this alliance, the Titans would be taken care of.
That the Astral Ward does not make quick decisions. We think things through, and you don't know that. We have so few members now. The Spire may be irreparable. And you are tired, my friend. We all need each other. Tyria isn't safe from the mists anymore.
You are tired, my friend. How old is he?
Oh well. Could have been worse?
I don't envy your status, Wayfinder. My mate was the Globetrotter. I prefer the personal politics of the village council. The Isles should make us nervous. The lowlands are familiar, but we never stay long. If you haven't heard my warnings yet,
Starting to get a good idea.
remain honest, and we'll wash our paws of this. We meet in Janthir.
Leave the council chamber. Alright, our next step is to go back to Harvest Den. But of course, we will do that next time. Until then, bye for now.